umpire bounces the ball. Punch by Jolly. Sewell with the steal. Sneaks the ball away in time. Gets the loose ball. Marked by Sidebottom. Works it across the ground. Hale catches it. Franklin receives the ball. Reed takes him down, but the kick is away. Rioli dived for the mark. Gets boot to leather. No contest for that mark. Bruce, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Look at that. He's put it through. And we have the first goal of the match.
Hale has got a lot of tricks in his bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's always got an amazing highlight reel.
Bounce goes the ball. Jolly, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. I hope that wasn't the plan. O'Brien gets the mark without contest.
O'Brien has his feet firmly placed on the ground, and he's a great leader around the club. He grabs it, Guida lines it up. He kicks it long. Lynch spills it. Well, rushing it over isn't the end of the world.
Looks like he'll go out wide. We're back in action. That kick was asking a bit much of Beams. Burgoyne gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by O'Brien. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. No, the free kick won't be paid. Suckling lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Throw in from the boundary line. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Hale really gets onto this one. Sewell smothers it. Swan loses the ball as he's brought down by Mitchell. He gives the ball away. Sweeping handball. Goes with the banana. Strong mark. Tom, do you rate him for this kick?
I reckon the distance will be too much for him here, Dennis.
Gunston hammers the ball for goal. Oh, no. You've got nothing but sympathy for a man who doesn't score. The Hawks via goal. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. A great effort.
Cracker has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Going for the lead with that kick. Birchall drops the ball. Cloak grabs the ball on the bounce. Magnificent kick of the footy. The scores are level.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Jolly with the tap. Penetrating hand pass. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. He takes that one on the chest. A mark by Bruce. He kicks it gun barrel straight. The Hawks by 6 points. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Claimed by Hale. Reed with the pass. Takes it well.
Goldsack, he's pretty good at reading the play out in the field. He just needs to do it a bit faster. It's a mark.
Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. He prays to the God of blessed acceleration. 90 seconds to go. Oh, Tom, did you see that?
That's a great grab.
He gives it a punishing kick. Safely taken on the chest by Swan.
Swan has an elite ability to elevate off the ground. Young takes the mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He kicks it right where it's needed. That's a mark.
A stab kick from Guerra. Plucks it out of the air. Stratton kicks it. Maxwell gets the interception on the bounce. Oh, Thomas. Franklin. He kicks it. Oh, that's a powerful mark. Shaw kicks. Drops the mark, and McCrummers are waiting. The free kick hasn't been paid. Franklin. He's kicking from a bit of an angle. It's bobbled out. Garoppolo. The Hawks lead by 2 goals. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Hale got the hit out. Steal by Reed. Sewell arms out. Nice smother. Mitchell puts his kick out in front to space. Golsack determined to get onto the ball. Clean tap by Hale. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Not much time left in this quarter. Guided by Jolly. The bouncing ball is controlled. Tom, how did you see that opening quarter?
The Magpies have continued their average form from here with lots of turnovers and poor conversion really marring their play.
Let's check out the stats.
Hawthorn and the Magpies, they're close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage.
Let's go back to the action. More bounce than a dodgy check. Claimed by Hale. Shields gets the ball. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Caught. Swan feeds it wide. A lofty grab taken there. Stratton puts it on the boot. Taken by Lewis.
Lewis has got a huge jump on him. He boots it. Flanking, having no trouble taking that one. And the ball goes out of bounds.
You can see the determination on the Ruckman's faces. Hit by Hale. The crowd thinks that was a free. They must have seen something that nobody else did. An under-12's handball would have put him to shame then. That was a terrible mistake. He spills the mark. Long handball from Lewis. Franklin says, no, I'm over here. Nice interception. A short handball. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Reed. Collected by Golsack. The umpire calls a free kick. He kicks the ball forward. Maxwell must be hiding a step ladder. How about that? When he got the chance to power jump off both legs, it looked like he could lean, twist, change directions, and even decide to mark the ball in one hand or two. Coughed up by side bottom. Crackett gets the ball. Smothered by Lewis. A massive kick by Hale. Bruce drops it. A lovely drop punt. Puopolo gets the upper hand. Would you back him from here, Tom?
He really shouldn't have too much trouble from this angle.
Fantastic goal by Gunston. He sinks his first goal. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Hale guides it. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. Reed, a massive kick off the boot. Lewis comes down with ice forming on his earlobes. He's elected to play on. It was all his. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets boot to high. Sewell marks it. Bruce marks. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 50 metres from home. Spilled by Shaw. The ball spills to Lewis. Sewell starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, it depends on the side. Shot by Puopolo. He's having a ball. If you'll excuse the pun, he's bagged a couple now. All is in readiness. A dead straight bounce. Hale thumps it forward. Mitchell dives but misses Reed. Was that for Jolly? He gathers the loose ball. Stratton soars to take the high mark.
Hawthorn taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50. And that's having a real bearing on this match. He slams it onto the boot. And the ball is out of play.
Here we go again. Tap by Hale. Ball takes advantage of the bad tap. In the back. They should dust him for fingerprints. Swan sends the ball on its way. Thomas grabs that one. Only 90 seconds remaining. It's Edward Scissorhands. 15 metres out. Umpire's made his decision. No free. Young, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Sewell catches. He kicks it up high. Franklin takes the mark on his chest. He spears the ball. He controls the bouncing ball. Ball crosses the boundary. Umpire calls for a throw-in. The throw is accurate. Hale outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Puopolo knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. Sewell smothers. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Oh, Swan. Palms it down nicely. Handball short. They've conceded possession. And over the boundary line she goes. The ruckmen are locked in battle. Hale gets the tap. Sewell comes away with the ball. That play is as high-tech as it can from. Golsack won't be getting that pass from Jolly. Sewell with a kick as he gets pulled down by Swan. A short handball. Oh, boy. A clean pickup. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Safely taken on the chest by Golsack. He couldn't hang on. A solid mark from Young. Hawthorn are in the lead by 24, coming out for the second quarter.
If the opposition get a run on early in the second half, the Magpies will need to slow the game down and change the way they're playing. I'd expect they have a few options up their sleeve. They could play wide or not play on at all, but they'll need to start doing it straight away.
The crowd anxious. Let's get into the second half. The bounce straight down. Tapped by Jolly. Goes short with a hand pass. Swan pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Puopolo has it. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Hale with the tap. Goes by hand. Sewell gains possession through the interception. He runs into the goal. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Caught by Beams.
Collingwood been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They'll need to start taking a few more risks out there. Good mark.
That's a massive kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Bruce lines it up 30 metres out. What punt for goal. Hawthorn have scored the last 6 goals. The Hawks by 6 goals. Ruckmen sizing each other up like a bull in a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. He brings it out of the pack. Grabs the footy. He's running hot, Tom.
He's been outstanding all match, Den.
Swan had his attempt smothered. He picks it up. Gets it away in the nick of time. Marks. That is a smart kick. Franklin spills it. He picks up the loose ball. Reed gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Puopolo. The ball hits him right on the chest. Good mark by Jolly.
Jolly is in a world of his own. He just levitates for those marks. A nice, strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Good work to be able to move into an uncontested position.
Bumps the pigskin. Cradles the ball well. Rioli, bad disposal. Roost with the mark. Going for goal number 3. Just fell through. Hawthorn have scored the last 7 goals. The Hawks by 7 goals. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Here's the bounce. Guided down nicely by Hale. Mitchell with the football. He takes control of the loose ball. Umpire not even hesitating, just let the play go on. No free. The loose ball picked up. Hale takes off as the tackler hits the ground.
Goldsack. There's a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Jolly taps it. Mitchell steals it. Jolly with a nice intercept. He takes the footy. He handballs it. He gets hit and the ball spills loose. He hand passes it. He's all by himself. Bruce getting into position for the kick. Strong mark there.
Opportunity now for Puopolo, 25 metres out. Hawthorn have scored the last 8 goals. The Hawks by 8 goals. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. Hand pass by Ball. Swan with a kick as he gets pulled down by Tsul. Burgoyne takes it well. Choose to kick it. He takes that one on the chest. Chips it down towards half forward. The ball hits him right on the chest. Johnson with the torpedo. Only 90 seconds remaining. The ball goes out of bounds. The umpires with a good throw. Hale with the mighty fist. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Swan, a good drummer. Handball short. Intercepted. Hale aims for his man on the ground. A short handball. Johnson trying to emphasise there are no secrets to a handball. Oh, if you're going to watch the game, buy a ticket. Mitchell aiming for the goals. Goal. The Hawks by 9 goals. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Jolly punches it. Sewell handball short. Oh, Sewell. The loose ball scooped up. The ball mopped up just in time with that kick. Able to grab it on the half volley. Marked by Puopolo. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce. Deft touch from Hale. Reed with a short hand pass. A spearing kick from Sewell. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Puopolo presents an easy target for Franklin. Sewell takes a shot. Drop Puncells laces out between the major uprights. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Batted down nicely by Hale. The call was made and the mistake followed. Cradles the ball well.
Suckling obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him wanting to be anywhere else. Sending it on its way. Hale takes the uncontested mark. And the ball crosses over the boundary.
It's a good throw in. Hale taps it. Johnson just happened to be in the right place for that one. The Hawks are in the lead by 66.
Collingwood need to keep trying. Even when the odds are stacked against you, never give up. Never stop trying.
It's almost over now. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Hale directs it down. Reed handballs short, might get a free. No, legal according to the umpire. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Shields. Kicks it around the corner, off hands. The spiralling torpedo from Pendlebury. His mistake costs him a possession. A good job keeping it in play there. Give them a wrap and they'll let you down every time, Tom.
A real letdown there, Dennis.
The Magpies are really being punished.
Gibson has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Hale, the better man in that contest. He gets boot to ball. Burgoyne with a strong mark.
Caught. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark. Jolly kicks it a long way. The contest, no match for him. He wants to play on. The ball over the line. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Whitecross gets it on the bounce. Lobs the pass. Reed hands the ball straight to his opponent. What was he thinking? With a burst of speed. There's someone on the ground. Looks like circling. Tom, what does that look like to you?
He looks to be in a lot of pain. He'll be going off now.
Swan with a gigantic kick. Stratton takes the mark.
Hawthorn have just been so dominant in the marking contests, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. A nice bit of power there. He drops the mark. Guerra gets smothered. Cracker takes possession. They really need a goal on the board now. Collingwood get the goal. The Magpies still with some work to do to catch up to the Hawks.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here's the bounce. Hale gets the tap. Mitchell picks up the loose ball. That was all Franklin. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. That came off the boot with huge power. Gets it with his fingertips. Gunston taking a chance at goal. A goal for Hawthorn. If this game were being played on water, Hawthorn would be walking on it. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. And look at that bounce. Hale punches. Umpire says play on. Gathers the ball. Scoops up the ball. It's like he has the ball on a string. Maxwell has the ball. Tackled by Franklin. Lewis gathers. Puopolo chips it to the pocket. Chest mark to Gunston. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body.
Goldsack is a decent kick of the footy, but he could always be better. Goldsack entrusted with the kick in. He gets under it.
Tracker takes the mark uncontested. Stabs the ball. And the mark will be paid. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Safely taken on the chest by Bruce. He opts to play on. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Punishing kick from Rioli. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Bruce tackles. Johnson with an accurate pass. Counting down, we've hit the 90-second mark. Jams it on the boot. Drops the ball. Has he? Yes, he's played it. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. He takes that one on the chest. The clock ticks down with only 60 seconds left. Great mark under pressure.
The Hawks are dominating in the air, and the scoreboard reflects it. Birchall plays on. The mark will be paid. Ellis kicks the ball. Can't bring the mark down. Beams gains the loose ball. A long kick there. Fasolo gets onto the ball. The loose ball is collected. Gibson takes him down. Ellis handballs it. Lake just hoping for the best. The ball finds its target. The ball is mopped up. He hands it out to space. The hand pass hits the man. Birchall picks up the loose ball. Jolly has a kick. Perfect kick.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Hale taps. No free kick. Great assist by Reed. He gets the hand pass. Pendlebury kicks it. Tracker takes the mark on his chest. Going for goal number 2. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Tom?
A bit of both, I think, there, Dent.
That score is not going to help them very much. There's the game. Collingwood were really taught a lesson today.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn. We're the mighty fighting horse. We love our club and we play to win. Riding the bumps with a grin at Hawthorn. Come what may, you'll find us striving. Teamwork is the thing that talks. One for all and all for one's the way we play at Hawthorn. We are the mighty fighting horse. Team at Hawthorn, we're the mighty fighting horse. We love our club and we play to win. Riding the bumps with a grin at Hawthorn. Come what may, you'll find us striving. Teamwork is the thing